You're watching KOMO TV 4.
That was quite a workout.
Okay, Palmer, I want you to level with me. Where'd you get that backhand?
Truth. You really want to know?
Yes, I do. After all, you beat me with it.
On the polo field.
Really?
Yeah, the same principle applies. Where'd you learn your tennis?
Prep school.
Really? Here in America?
Yes, here in America. Adam always insisted here in America.
Oh, family tradition, I suppose.
No, actually, Adam was never formally educated.
Oh, I suppose your father had something to do with...
Palmer, I never knew my father.
Oh, I see. Well, your mother must have told you a great deal about him.
Palmer, he and my mother were never married.
Oh, has that been difficult for you?
Yeah, it's been difficult. But I've been able to face it after all this time. I just don't understand why the man never recognized me.
I understand.
Well, it was during the Second World War. He and my mother were just a couple of kids. He got her pregnant. And then he was shipped overseas, and according to the Defense Department records, he's missing in action.
Well, perhaps he just didn't know anything about you.
Well, Palmer, he knew. He used my mother, and then he ran off. And then later, my mother committed suicide.
I'm sorry. Look, without trying to mitigate your father's unpardonable actions, do you suppose it could have been the strain of the war and the youth?
Oh, wait a minute, Palmer. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're saying. There's no excuse for what the man did. He used my mother, and then he ran off, and he's responsible for her death. And I promise you, if I ever meet that man...
Look, Zach, I really don't believe you're being sincere, okay?
No, I understand your feelings, Marian. But there are some things that I do respect.
You know, my husband was a lot older than I.
You were still a family. You bore him a child. Those things are meaningful. And this loss, it must be a terrible burden.
It was an awful shock. He came home and he complained about the heat, and then suddenly he just...
I know.
I was alone with him, and I didn't know what was happening. He was gasping for breath, and
Try not to think about it, Marian.
I've just been so lonely. Without Larry, I never realized how much I leaned on him, and I depended on him.
I understand.
Oh, really, how could you?
I understand what loneliness is, Marian.
This house is like a morgue. Liza's never home, and when she is, she acts like she hates being with me. She went out this morning, and I don't know where she's gone. I don't know when she'll be home, and I'm here by myself.
Let me comfort you. Come on.
Oh, Zach.
Marian, let me wash away those tears. Let me make love to you, Marian.
Oh, yes. Oh, but Zach, not here. Downstairs, let's go upstairs.
Fine. Marian,
Yes.
the same arrangement as before, right?
Same what?
You know, the same rate.
I don't believe your gall.
Marian,
You come into my house, oozing sympathy and playing on my emotions, all for the same rate.
I want to help.
Look, get out of here. And don't you ever come back here again.
Haven't we done this before?
Zach, get out.
You don't mean that.
You are nothing but a cheap hustler. Now you get out of here and you stay out of here.
And I guess it's just not my day.
A minute. Okay. Paula.
Hi, you really were tatting away, hmm?
Last night inspired me.
Oh, and don't tell me I'm being immortalized.
Oh, no. There's no way I could find the words for that. What's up?
Oh, I thought perhaps you and I could have a lovely on-team lunch somewhere and then spend the afternoon in my place making history again.
I'd love to, but I can't. I've got to finish this article. It's getting stale already.
You, really are inspired.
Don't tempt me.
Why not?
Rent's due.
Let me pay it.
No, not on your life.
If only you weren't so good in bed.
Well, it's one of my few talents.
Couldn't I, coax you?
Yeah, well, you could. I could maybe finish this article this afternoon, and then we could...
I'm busy tonight.
My boss.
You are so Spartan.
It's my dry cleaning.
What lousy timing.
Yeah. 1 minute. Stay right there.
Oh, Mike, this is ridiculous.
He despises me, Daisy. He would have throttled me on the spot if he knew.
Well, it wasn't very smart of you to talk about his father.
Well, I can't help it. I was compelled to.
What if you aroused his suspicions?
Listen, I can't possibly be with him and not want to tell him.
Well, you're friends again. That should be enough for now.
You think this waiting game is easy?
I think that everything he told you already knew from Ellen.
I wanted to hear it from his mouth.
Why? So you could come back here and be miserable?
How different my life would have been if I'd done the honorable thing and come back and married Charlotte.
Yes, it would have been. You would never have met me.
Yes, I would have met you all right.
Oh, why can't you stop all this? You try to cheer up. I'm sure everything's going to work out.
You think so, do you?
Yes, I'm positive you'll find a way to claim Ross as your son.
But what if he won't forgive Pete Cooney?
I don't know. I mean, I do know that he's made a friend of Palmer Cortland.
I hope so, Daisy. I hope so.
I don't believe this.
What?
I thought I asked you to stay in bed.
I did.
Well, then where did all this come from?
Oh, the vegetable market on Route 10, and they loved your shirt.
They did? Ellen, you're too much.
Yeah, I know. I need to ask you something.
What's that?
Palmer say anything to you about my being here this morning?
Oh, well, then, come on. It's like a word over nothing. Of course not. He likes you.
Well, good, good. I was just so embarrassed about it all.
Embarrassed? What are you being embarrassed for?
Look, I'm glad you asked me to stay.
I'm glad I asked you to stay, too.
Yeah, do you want some more wine?
No, but I'll tell you what I really want to do.
What?
I want to go back to bed.
Already?
Yeah, can you think of anything better to do?
No. Do you have anything better?
Actually, I cleared myself for the rest of the day.
How do you know that I'm still clear?
Because I'm a pretty shrewd guy, and I talked to Edward, and you're free for the rest of the day, too?
You do think ahead, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This morning, before, did you mean what you said to me?
Yes. And what does it mean to you?
I am in love with